Hello, and welcome back to City Skylines, Pittsburgh. In this episode, I'll be completing the Duquesne University campus and the Uptown or Bluff district located just to the east of downtown. To start off, I'm just placing some of the major buildings in Uptown, including these office buildings, some medical center buildings, and parking garages, just to get a reference of the layout of the land. Now you can see I'm starting to work on this pedestrian bridge that goes over Forbes Avenue, and for this I'm using the new pedestrian pathways by Clues, which work with adaptive networks. The mod adaptive networks allows me to edit these pathways in real time to create the covered walkway. In real life, this pathway connects to the Power Center, which is Duquesne University's fitness facilities, with the parking garage and Locust Street up above on the hill. In-game, I decided to go a slightly different route and connected it with a stairway down to Forbes Avenue. Now, I'm starting to work on the heart of the Duquesne University campus. For the Gumberg Library, I used this asset by Mac Welshman, and I used the mod Procedural Objects to recolor and resize the asset to look like the university library. To recreate the Duquesne D logo between McNulty Drive and Forbes Avenue, I used these improved hedges by Fidelmo. I'll eventually come back to detail Armstrong Tunnel. At the time of recording this, I wasn't quite sure how to create a rendered tunnel in-game and have the lanes be separated as well. I think if I use one of the big urban roads by Hockenheim 95 and some of the tunnel assets by Ronick 69, I might be able to pull off a similar look in-game. In the last episode, I mentioned that I started a new Discord server for the channel. Now is actually a great time to join if you haven't yet. There's a new monthly challenge going on for the best city revitalization. The winner of the challenge will receive a special role and a City Skylines DLC of their choice. All of the details can be found on the Discord server. The deadline for submissions is August 15th. Join the Discord now to enter the challenge. I've included an invite to the server in the description below. So far in this episode, you've seen me complete work on Duquesne University. Duquesne is a private research university founded in 1878. The university is now home to over 9,000 students. Some notable alumni for the university include John Clayton, a writer and reporter for ESPN, and actors Tom Atkins and Terry McGovern. If you've been following along with the series, you may be starting to notice that stairs and pedestrian bridges are a running theme. And you'd be right. The city of Pittsburgh alone maintains over 700 sets of stairs. In fact, Pittsburgh is only second to Venice in numbers of staircases. This staircase I'm working on now may be the most famous in Pittsburgh. The Duquesne stairway connects access between the University at the top and 2nd Avenue and the 10th Street Bridge below. This allows for a quick pedestrian connection to South Side, and for this reason, the stairs are often used by students looking to walk to South Side for the nightlife and bars. In real life, this staircase also connects to Boulevard of the Allies above and has a bus stop servicing 4 lines. In-game, I decided to keep things simple and just connect it to 2nd Avenue. UPMC Mercy is one of the main facilities of University of Pittsburgh Medical. Located on Locust Street in Uptown, Pittsburgh, the medical campus is a Level 1 trauma center and hosts of major programs such as rehabilitation and behavioral health services. The Sisters of Mercy, a religious congregation, founded the hospital in 1843. In 1847, the Seven Sisters of Mercy helped open its doors, becoming not only the first hospital in Pittsburgh, but the first Mercy hospital in the world. Recently, in episode 6, I completed the UPMC Center on Mary Street in Southside, making this the second major medical campus I've undertaken in the Pittsburgh project. Each of these campuses have proven to be challenging to build in their own ways, but using the mods PO and Move It, I was able to take these industrial mill assets, distribution centers, and office buildings to create a composite building that replicates the real-life medical center. For the rest of the video, I'll be finishing up the remaining parts of the Uptown neighborhood. The Uptown neighborhood has a unique character, or some would say lack of character. The neighborhood is home to law offices, bars, restaurants, brick row homes, but also empty parking lots for PPG Paints Arena and vacant storefronts. Uptown was once regarded as a pleasant residential area for many wealthy Pittsburgh residents, but the neighborhood was adversely affected by the 1960s urban renewal campaigns and also suffered from the phenomenon of white flight. As the industry moved in, the wealthy moved out, and many residents moved to the suburbs. As of 2010, there's around 6,000 people that live in Uptown. In recent years, there have been initiatives to bring character back into the Uptown neighborhood. Groups such as the Uptown Community Action Group have been planting trees along Forbes and Fifth Avenue, as well as hanging banners from the light posts to try to regain a sense of community within the neighborhood. For a majority of the residential part of the Uptown neighborhood, you'll notice that I'm using these new row houses by Smiley's. These are a Patreon-only asset pack of 24 homes, and they work perfectly for a lot of areas in Pittsburgh. I want to give a big shout out to Smiley's for creating these, because they really are awesome. Some of the other asset creators that have been working directly with the Pittsburgh project include Bungalow Man, Dude Meister, Gilded Age, Ancient Shea, and Yinzer. I want to give a big thank you for everyone who's been involved and helped make this project possible. Without the hard work of asset creators like these, I would not be able to recreate the city in this level of detail. As I begin to wrap up today's build, I want to say thank you again for watching. And if you're enjoying the videos so far, please consider liking or subscribing. And with that, I'll leave you with some ending cinematics.